Hello, precious one. My name is Ekow Tawiah. I'm happy and glad to come your way once again with another episode on relationship matters. In this episode, I want to share with you the kind of woman you should not marry. In this one, I want every man to pay attention to this. There are some kind of woman you should not marry. You need to understand there are some kind of woman you should not marry. No matter how you try to marry them, it will not work. And as a woman, you are listening to me. If you find yourself in one of these aspects of what I'm coming to talk about, try as much as possible to work on it. The kind of woman you should not marry. And the first kind of woman you should not marry is a foolish woman. Don't marry a foolish woman. Don't marry a foolish woman. Now you need to understand that foolishness is not an insult. Foolishness is a state of an existence of a person. It means there is a set of behavior that conforms to a definition. So when you say somebody is a fool, we are not insulting the person. It's a human right. Somebody will choose to be a fool. Bible said that a wise woman builds a house, but the fool pulls it down. So just imagine you got married to a foolish woman. Everything that you build, she will pull it down. So don't marry a foolish woman. Don't marry a foolish woman. Don't marry a foolish woman. Now the second kind of woman you should not marry is a woman with a low self-esteem. A woman with a low self-esteem. Now when we talk about self-esteem, we are talking about how you estimate yourself. How you estimate yourself. That's what it means when we say self-esteem. How you estimate yourself. In other words, how you value yourself. How you value yourself. Some women don't value themselves. And if you don't value yourself, no man will value you. So as a woman, you must be able to place a lot of value on yourself. Bible said that who can find a virtuous woman because her price is far above rubies. So just imagine as a lady, you don't know your worth. You don't know how costly or how expensive you are as a woman. So any woman who doesn't have high self-esteem, let me put it this way, high self-esteem, don't marry such a person. Don't marry such a person. A woman with low self-esteem, don't marry such a person. Now, another kind of woman you should not marry is a visionless woman. A woman who has no vision, who has no bearing for her life. She doesn't know where she's going. She doesn't have a roadmap. Don't marry such a woman. See, a visionless woman is a deadly woman, and it is dangerous to get married to such a woman. So don't marry a visionless woman. It is dangerous. Don't marry. Now, another kind of woman you should not marry is an immature woman. A woman who is not matured. Don't marry a woman who is not matured. Trust me. Don't marry a woman who is not matured. Now, how would you know a woman is matured? There are 3 indicators. 1, her level of understanding. 2, the way she thinks. 3, and the way she speaks. These are the 3 ways you can determine the maturity of a woman. Now, you need to understand that maturity has nothing to do with age. Though age play a factor, maturity has to do with the state of the mind. That is why I told you there are 3 indicators to determine if a woman is matured or not. 1, her level of understanding, comprehension. When you talk to her, how does she absorb issues? How does she understand issues? The way she thinks. The way she thinks. Oh, when a child is thinking, you will know. And when a matured person too is thinking, you know. And the way the person speaks. The way a person speaks. We are in a generation where it's amazing how you hear ladies speaking. It's so amazing. So don't marry an immature woman. It will be a detriment to your marriage and your relationship. And a lot of people are not mature in our generation. A lot of young ladies are not mature. They appear to be mature, but meanwhile they are not matured. They appear to be matured, but they are not matured. Because of social media, they think they are matured. Maturity has nothing to do with fame. Maturity has nothing to do with how many views you have on social media. Maturity has to do with your ability to be able to understand issues, because marriage has a lot of issues and you need to understand the way you think. How do you think as a woman? So as a man, don't marry an immature person. It's very dangerous. Now, another kind of woman you should not marry is a lazy woman. A woman who is lazy, who doesn't like to work. And it's amazing that we have a lot of people in our generation, a lot of young ladies who don't like to work. And because of that, they opt to easy ways. They feel like, okay, let me just sleep with this person and let me just do this and let me get money. Don't marry such a person. Idleness leads to poverty. It is dangerous to marry a woman who is lazy. One of the qualities of the virtuous woman is that Bible said that she wakes up and she works. She works with her hands. So if you're a virtuous woman, you must learn how to work with your hands. Now, another kind of woman you should not marry is a woman I have titled a strange woman. A strange woman. Who is a strange woman? Solomon spoke about a strange woman. A strange woman is a woman who can easily deceive you. Who can easily deceive you to do evil. And such a person, you don't get married to a person. Thank you very much.